So let's I think from here I figured out what tempo I was in, just about. So let's keep the second half. Okay, I did say just about. Just wang them straight in with the quantize today. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. 32. Let's try that. Do good. Dun 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 dun. We're gonna scratch the rest. So this is how to work the speed. Find one bit that works and just loop it for now, because I can't play drums that well. It's all a work in progress though. I need a proper bass for this, so you know what, I'm gonna be that guy and just use the Logic bass guitar. Oh, I've got bass guitar samples. Let's see. Let's hope these are tuned right. Okay. And some chords. Let's get some keys. We're just gonna use, let's just stick with some of Logic's sounds today. We'll mess with them a bit. Dun dun bang. Alright, let's add some bass in and just kind of scratch through this quickly. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a cheat for the bass, and I'm going to take the synth part. I'm just going to delete all the top notes. We're just going to use the bottom notes so I remember what in the world I played. I know people are like, what are you doing? But kit is real loud. Let's bring that down. What is actually Ultra Beat often loads with like the volume up really high, so if we just turn that down a bit, it shouldn't clip anymore. Alright, let's mute that. I'm gonna actually try and play some kind of bass line in here. So rather than neo soul, I think we've got essentially jazz-ish noodling. So this is where my samples change. Done. Da-da. We can get away with that. And then it should take us neatly back in. I'm just going to shelve off some of these. Let's add a synth lead line and then we'll probably call it a day. We'll do maybe a little bit of add some effects to it and then just maybe call it and just see how we got on. So we've had trance. This was an attempt at neo soul without a guitar. Again, bear in mind that's my instrument. I don't really keys that much. I quite like that, but what happens if we bring it? Let's get something a bit. Ugh. Ah, it's nice and out of tune. Let's go with that. Okay. Alright, so we got some more synth fapping. It's like a cheap, this is like a real cheap Snarky Puppy. It's like if Snarky Puppy were all like grade 5 musicians. So this is how to make music. You So at the minute I'm in D Dorian, which is a mode. and basically means I'm playing all the white keys. Let's put that over there and put it in the background so it's that way. I'm gonna compress it a little bit, so that's gonna bring the loud parts down so it's all slightly more even. Bring the attack down. So this is how much it's being compressed here, is the ratio. And this is at what point in the signal it starts being compressed. How loud before it kicks on. I'm going to add a little bit of limiting distortion on it. And let's get a bit crazy and add some delay to the drums. Just a little bit. I mean, you can obviously you can pick out individual parts of this by hitting down here if you've got it as a multi-instrument, but I'm not going to bother with that at the minute. Oh well, it's going to just stay there for now. So, you know, if you've got the time, you can then come back. Where's the donk? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Where is the donk? We can add the donk. We can add the donk. I don't know if I've got any kicks hard enough for that. So, we'll see. We'll see. So we get to here. And let's just let's copy that chord progression over. We're gonna do the same as we did last time on the last song, and then turn it into a donk track. Let's get another kit. This one. So this is just a kit I've used of my own samples. So if you go down, you can. It'll load up the preset. Will load up with the drum kit, something samples bank. The preset loads with it, but if you've not done it, there's it's called something samples, and I always lose where it is. But that one is entirely blank, so you can add your own things, and you do that by just going down to here and clicking load sample. Let's see what this is. On some real over the top nasty kick, and I don't know. This could work. Let's distort it a bit. Here we go. It's not exactly a donk kick, is it? But, you know, we're working with what we got. Oh, I didn't even go all the way at the end. What was that about? Let's just go there. Select all of these, and we'll get. I'll show you why. So we got this awful kick noise. I don't endorse this kick sound. It's terrible. So let's actually. Gonna do that, and we're gonna try and double it up. with an actual kick underneath. Oh, I know why. Hang on. What I've done is I've copied that, so we've still got this on. What we can then do is go to our all instruments here, and let's just put a compressor on that. Sidechain it to our instrument, which is our, I'm guessing it'll be that one. It is currently sidechaining itself, which is perhaps an issue. So we could, if we were a bit smarter about this, let's just get it to do the keys. So let's go along synths. Just get it to do all the synths at the minute. Let's make it a bit more aggressive. And if we put that on one of these reverbs as well here, and we turn up the reverb on, let's say this, reverb 1. Should now be able to hear that start to pump, which isn't a sex thing in this. Just to clarify, it's not what we're working with. All right. So that's a bit of a mess. So we'll go in here and let's just see what we get. See, and then you get this business happening. Hit some extra notes. Ah, I know what that is. Ah, I know. We got to go into. It's in here. No, no, this one. That needs to happen there, and that needs to just go away. Okay, so we've got a vague beat. Let's use that for now. We've still got some neo soul. It technically sort of donks, not perfectly. And let's add one last part, and we'll call it a day. Want like a war horn or something. We have that, horns, vocals. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm sure we could make something with that. So we got that little thing going on. I'm just gonna take these, create a wee track stack, create, just take out of it. So we've now got this, and I want it to sound worse than that. Let's just keep it on drive for now. use this silly pan effect because it's fun. And there's some semblance of donk. They're all loose interpretations, but that's at least we got somewhere this time, you know? So that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed The Joy of Musicking with Jonah Eli. If you'd like to see any changes in what we're doing here, or you would like anything specific explained, or you just want me to keep making stupid stuff, you know, drop me a message or a comment or whatever you want, you know, let me know. If you want me to start singing about Tesco's, or if you actually want something semi-instructional and not have me faff about making donk, you know, your opinion is welcomed. But that's me. Have a nice day. Take care, and